Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in. This is Freya, the Mount Washington medium, and we are going to do your 2023 year in review. So, we are going to pull your primary energy and the collective energy surrounding you for each month of 2023, and we're going to use the Rider-Waite deck to do that. So let's get started with January. Happy New Year to you. See how you're starting off the new year and what energy. Okay, Knight of Wands. So Scorpio, you're ready to make things happen. Okay, you're not in an energy of sitting around and thinking about things. You may have done that, you may have been in that energy, but you are in a very ambitious energy coming into January, ready to take actionable steps. To make your dreams a reality, or to manifest what you desire, to move forward in the way that you wish. So you are very motivated for results in January. Excuse me. I apologize, Scorpio. Okay, the collective energy around you is the Page of Cups. So we may find that others around us in January are a little bit more expressive, more communicative. This is particularly communication that is based in emotion, or it's expressing emotion. So this is people wanting to connect on an emotional level in some way, Scorpio. Let's see February. Okay, the Hanged Man, major arcana, major energy, new perspectives, looking at things in a whole new way. Maybe in one particular area of life, but this is more so the energy of looking at life overall in a brand new way, in a brand new perspective. For those of you on a spiritual path, this could be revelation, leveling up your vibration. So in the energy of seeing things very radically differently, and it's positive. This is a positive vibration with this card. Another major arcana, the Hierophant. So the collective energy around you is one of commitments, making commitments, or keeping commitments. Again, this could have something to do with a spiritual path and committing to your spiritual journey. And you see the Hierophant, this person, he has followers, so to speak. So this isn't to say you gaining followers, though maybe it is, maybe followers on social media or something to that extent, but this is more so the energy of coming together with like-minded individuals. So you're seeing things from a new perspective, and the collective energy supports you encountering individuals and deepening relationships, or establishing relationships with people who think and feel and view things the same way that you do. Like-minded individuals, people that are on the same frequency, on the same vibration as you. Perhaps on a similar journey. In February, you might be seeking out advice from someone, working with a spiritual coach or a religious mentor, seeking out guidance in some way, shape, or form. And the collective energy supports you finding that right individual that, resonates with you. Let's see, March. Another major arcana. Okay, so the balancing of karmic scales for some of you. And this is really a very strong energy of standing up for what you believe in, doing what you know is right, making fair and just decisions in March. So if you're called to make decisions in March, you're very focused on what's fair and what's right, what you believe is right. And you may need to be standing up for yourself in terms of these new viewpoints and these new perspectives, or perhaps this new path that you're on. But it's what you know is right for you, Scorpio. Okay, and we have the Six of Swords coming through for the collective energy. So the collective energy is really one where I apologize, Scorpio. Anytime I'm channeling, that tends to happen. So I apologize. The collective energy around you is one where we may see people really wanting to move forward, but dealing with a lot of things in the energetic space and in the mental space that needs clearing away. Because if we look at this boat, the cargo is the swords. Okay, that's the mental energy, or that's the blockages in an individual's energy or in the collective energy. These are things that pop up into the mind because they're lingering and they're lowering the vibration of that individual. So they're popping up for awareness, for final release, for the final letting go, so that true healing can begin and we can move into these nice calm waters over here. So you may find people going inward, pulling back a little bit in the month of March. And for some of you, you could find that as your vibration rises, there are certain people that just kind of fall out of your experience. Okay, let's look at April. Okay, we have repeating sixes coming in for you. So in April, March and April, you could begin to see the sign synchronicity of repeating sixes or other sign synchronicities, other repeating number patterns. Have a look at my website. On my I did a newsletter where I gave completely free a one-page cheat sheet for number patterns, and I gave the numerology definition for numbers, as well as the angel message for each number. So again, completely free, and you might find that helpful as these synchronicities pop up for you to get a deeper level of understanding. But the Six of Wands, this is celebrating a victory, maybe one larger victory, or celebrating a number of small wins along the way. This could be public recognition of some sort for some of you in the month of April. But this has with it an energy of enjoying this period of celebration, but knowing that the work isn't over. There's still more work to be done if we want continued success. So it's enjoying a period of celebration for the wins along the way, but you know you're still in that energy of knowing that the work isn't done yet. Yeah, the work. Eight of Pentacles. The collective energy around you is one of work, 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 focus, 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 high attention to detail. You see this man is all alone. Can you see in the background behind him the small building? He's far away from anybody who could interrupt him as he works. So you could see people throwing themselves into their work, working very long hours, really throwing themselves into their projects or whatever their endeavor is with a high degree of focus, a high level of attention to detail. And so as you're in this energy of celebrating your victories, yes, but understanding that more work needs to be done, the collective energy supports that idea of focus and attention to detail, and the drive that comes with the ambition, right? We have the ambition, but we have to actually do the work. And here we're doing the work. Okay, let's look at May. Major Arcana, the Fool. So we may be a little carefree in May. You may find yourself with bold new ideas and fearlessly going out into the unknown in May. May could be a month of leaps of faith, of inspired action. But it's also a bit of a warning. Maybe warning's too strong of a word, but it is an energy of making sure you're looking far enough ahead at potential pitfalls, because you see this person is about to walk right off the edge of a cliff and isn't even paying attention. So we have to pay enough attention to know what at least is immediately in front of us. But yeah, we're just in a little bit of a carefree attitude in May. We might still be in that energy of us celebrating our victories and kind of mindful of new ideas, new things, how to move forward, or what new project to take on, how to get that next victory, and just kind of walking along, embracing the newness. But it's like we have to look enough ahead to know where the cliff is, the edge of the cliff is. Okay, Nine of Cups. So the collective energy around you is one that's very much of happiness, people in a state of joy, appreciation, happiness that they want to extend out to others. So there could be increased social invitations, social engagements, getting together with friends, family, loved ones this month. So the collective energy is very joyful. So you're joyful and carefree, and the collective energy is joyful and happy and one of connectedness. However, if we look at this card, this is an innkeeper, and he has his cups set out for his guests, so he's expecting company. So this is the energy of get-togethers, of socializing. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, June. Is that right? I apologize. I wouldn't want to miss a month. Okay, June. Okay, Page of Swords for you. I'm very, very sorry, Scorpio. Page of Swords is, it's a little bit of a childish energy, if I'm being honest, Scorpio. It's either immature communication, spiteful, immature communication, perhaps, or it's the immature withholding of information. So we are in an energy of not being as expressive, potentially withholding information. This can even be withholding information through omission. So this could be a month where you kind of go silent in terms of your social circle. But there's something, there's an immaturity associated with this energy here, Scorpio. Okay, the energy around you in June. So the Two of Wands, we may find that people are contemplative in June, thinking about the future as it relates to their current present, their current world, thinking about how things can potentially fit into their lives. So I'm just hearing for someone, this could be an energy of a person thinking about how you fit into their own internal world, their own life. Okay, that's just really for maybe one person. But the overall collective energy in June, Scorpio, is contemplative. So people could be quieting down after all this socialization, going inward, reflecting inward, and thinking about their own day-to-day, their own world, and managing their own world, their own life. Okay, July. Oh, Major Arcana, the Hermit. Okay, so whatever this is, it doesn't last very long for you. The Hermit, introspection, deep self-reflection, inward journey, very spiritual journey for many of you, stepping onto a spiritual path for some of you. And if you're already on a spiritual path, this could be some palpable step forward on your path, or a palpable elevation of abilities for some of you. This is a very powerful card because it's an energy of focusing inward and really truly finding our path forward, finding our next steps forward for our greatest and highest good. So if we think about a lantern, the lantern lights the path, right? But it doesn't light the entire path. It only lights the next few steps ahead. So this card has a certainty that the path will reveal itself. But at present, we can only see the next couple of steps ahead. So this is venturing out, not knowing the complete path, but having certainty that you will get there. Very powerful card. Okay. So you're very introspective, maybe very spiritually focused this month. And we find that in the collective energy, people are more intellectually focused, making decisions and conducting life more based in logic, reason, rationalization. This isn't to say that people are devoid of emotion. It's just that people are more in the mental space, making decisions by putting emotion to the side and doing what is reasonable, rational, logical. Okay, so the collective energy can really challenge this really powerful, like enlightenment almost energy that you're coming in with, Scorpio. So staying grounded, centered, coming into alignment, mind, body, spirit, in alignment with your inner being, your higher self, your spirit, your soul, whatever term you want to use, will be very important. I'll just mention, my shop is open. There's meditations in there. There's energy charged candles that can be used alone, or they can be used with the meditations to kind of supercharge the meditations, so to speak. Other things available there. I am certainly available for bookings, whether it be for reading or for some coaching to talk about your unique path and what would work best for you. There's also the alternative is getting a video reading. So if you're not quite ready for the live interaction in the full reading, you could get the video reading, which is still very specific to you, because I know a little bit about you and your situation, and I do meditate on that information before I do your reading. So all of that is available, and we're posting new things all the time. Check out the newsletter, subscribe to the newsletter, because all of that information is completely free, and we're always putting new things up. So my doors are open, so to speak. Excuse me, but it certainly doesn't have to be me. I have a business, so I'll let you know about it, but what I want for you is to find someone or something that resonates with you, Scorpio. Because any energy that we see, any challenge energy, the point of the readings is awareness, right? So we know that it can potentially creep in. We know how to recognize it, and we know how to protect our vibration, or we know how to clean up our vibration, raise our vibration, so that we're manifesting the life experience that we want. So by all means, it doesn't have to be me, but find something that resonates with you. Okay, August. Okay, the Three of Pentacles. So again, this could be August could be a month where there's some form of recognition for your work, for a job well done. This is also an energy where you might see new business engagements, new documents, new contracts come in. Overall energy of collaboration, compromise, being a team player, working well with others. So collaboration very heavily in August for you. Okay, Two of Swords coming out for the collective energy. So the collective energy is kind of stuck in August. It's stuck, it's stagnant. And this could be because there are certain external restrictions in place at this time, like forces in opposition to one another. And if we look, see this woman is blindfolded. So people may not be seeing things clearly. They certainly may not be trusting their intuition, trusting their vibes when it comes to decision making. So we could see people being delayed or unable to make a decision. We could see people knowing full well that there is an issue, a challenge, or a problem, but pretending as if there is no problem because they're not quite sure how to deal with it. So the general collective energy is stuck. So again, you're moving forward, you're working, you're collaborating with others who could be in this energy of being stuck. So really we'll need to mind your thoughts, mind your vibration in August so that we have good collaborations and so that these folks that you're interacting with can make decisions so that they don't get stuck in terms of decision making, particularly when it comes to working with you or collaborating with you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, September. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. I like it. So in September, we're feeling very solid, very grounded, very centered. We could feel very connected to nature, or spending time in nature could be particularly helpful for us. So this is also a very warm, kind, and nurturing energy. The kind of nurturing where we're taking care of others, but we're also taking the time for self-care. So beautiful, grounded, centered energy in September. Right? We're in September. I'm so sorry. Yes, we're in September. Okay, the collective energy around you is it's really one of suffering. People could be suffering. People could feel hurt, wounded, ostracized for some reason. People could feel battered and bruised, and you could find certain people walking away from your life. And this is really an energy of feeling like left out in the cold. You can see it's snowing. So the collective energy is a low vibration, low vibration here in September, Scorpio. So again, we this energy circling around you, we want to stay in this grounded, centered space so that we can encounter this kind of vibration, but it doesn't affect your overall vibration. We can deal with things in a sensible manner without it affecting your own energy, your own vibration. Okay, October. Okay, Seven of Swords. Okay, so this person is generally described as a thief. There's a deceptive energy generally associated with this card. That is the main interpretation of it. However, there are many different interpretations. You can find entire books written about one card. That said, I also read intuitively, and as you've heard me mention, I channel during my readings. And the energy that I am getting for you for October is an energy of escaping a situation that has gone bad, has gone sour, or is just simply not serving you in a positive way any longer. And it's like you're taking away lessons learned, or you're taking away the positive, what you can from the situation, and kind of like getting while the getting's good, leaving while you can still take something positive away from the situation before the situation worsens, before the situation completely crumbles. And if we look here, this person is walking away from these two people. So this could be a specific relationship between you and an individual, or you and a group of people that just isn't serving you any longer. And so they may feel disappointed, or they may feel a bit slighted that you're walking away. But it's for your greatest and highest good that you do so. And yeah, the collective energy for October, and we do have a 10 here for the 10th month, so repeating ones coming through for you. This is one of endings, completions. Excuse me. This is an energy of like final nail in the coffin, so to speak, the straw that broke the camel's back. So something occurs here in October that puts a final ending to a situation, a project, or a relationship that really isn't serving anyone involved in a positive way any longer. So again, this person is walking away from this very lower vibrational energy. So you will need to be strong in your vibration and grounded and centered and in alignment, and paying attention to those types of things in October so that you don't get sucked back into that situation. Okay, November. Nope, I can't take that. Okay, November. So we might encounter a new love interest in November if you're single, or you become single throughout 2023. This is also an energy of the deepening of existing relationships. So if you're in a romantic partnership, you could see it reach a whole nother level, or a new level of commitment in November. Overall, this is an energy of partnerships. This can represent, this symbol up here represents commerce. So this can be new partnerships in business, new partnerships when it comes to creative endeavors. So this is the coming together in a mutually beneficial way with another person or with others. So that's the overall energy. So we see that in all of your relationships, being very positive in November. And then there's a particular relationship or partnership that comes in that's new, or that exists currently, that deepens to a whole new level in November. Okay, the collective energy around you in November is one of holding back. So in November, people could be really watching their budgets. They could be withholding of mental energy, emotional energy. They could be withholding of information. This is a general energy of holding back. So we find that in the collective, which is very contradicting to the coming together vibration that you're bringing. So again, you tending to your own vibration makes the difference in those relationships growing positively and deepening, because the collective energy is one of pulling back and holding back. So it will be your vibration that determines how the relationships evolve for you in November. Because the collective, the other people in your experience, are in an energy where they're more inclined to pull back. Okay, December. Let's see how we round out the year for you. Okay, so bit of conflict in December. So this could be conflicting energy, or your energy being pulled in a lot of different directions. Or this could be tension amongst friends or relatives, or just the people in your life. And it's minor conflicts. It's things that are seemingly small, but look at how many people are in this card. Look at the chaos. So it has the ability to accumulate. Okay, so things, if you look at them singularly, may seem small and insignificant, but it's like it piles up in November and could bring us into a real tension energy, a real energy of conflict within yourself, Scorpio. And this comes from your external environment. So you're bringing this energy of absorbing the conflict around you, the tension around you. So some of you are empaths, but even if you're not, this energy has an impact on your vibration unless you mind your vibration, which I've been beating the drum about this whole reading. Okay, let's see. Collective energy for December. Options. Okay, so in December, there's a lot of options floating around out there. There's a lot of options. There could perhaps be decisions to be made. Perhaps that's why there's a conflict, because there's so many options, people can't come to a consensus, or there's so many options, you can't come to a consensus within yourself. So this could be conflicting energy, conflicting thought patterns. Okay, so just to be mindful of this, because if we look at these cups that represent all these different options, you can see that they're sitting on a cloud. Well, what do we know about clouds? Clouds float away, right? They float away. And so it's a bit of a not warning, but it's saying like, hey Scorpio, just remember that if we don't make a decision, or if we wait too long to make a decision, some of these options could just float on by. They could just end up going away, disappearing, and then they're not available to you anymore. So there'll be a real need to get grounded and centered and in alignment. Meditation could help you find the right answer, but taking the time needed to make a decision is important, and being in the right vibration, being in the right energy to make a decision is equally important. So getting out of this conflicting tension, squabbling energy is important for you to make a sound decision based on all the options that are available to you. All right. Thank you, Scorpio. Yes, check out my website. It's right there on the screen for you, and we'll link it in the description box. As I mentioned, there's a lot of content up there that's completely free that you might find helpful. And there's, of course, products and services that are available. And if not me, you could even reach out to me and I could recommend other people to work with, because my goal really is to help you raise your vibration. And if you don't resonate with me and my style, getting you to somebody who you do resonate with, I'm happy to help with that. But I wish you the happiest of New Year's. I hope this has been helpful for you. And I thank you for being here, Scorpio, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.